Are you sick? No. Okay, so maybe we just need a little bit of a start. Before Andre and Lucas, they are my family, my kids, start their day. Before they do their gadgets, I always tell them two things. Let's ask Andre. What is the first thing I ask Andre to do?
Sweating.
Sweating. No gadgets unless you sweat. What else? Lucas, you have to what?
Read.
You have to read. Before they do their gadgets, they have to sweat and to read. And when they wake up, they have to go. Where do they go?
Go outside and get some sunlight.
Go outside and get sunlight. Why do you think that they need to go out and get some sunlight? Very good. Vitamins. So today, before I start my talk, it's about moving better and living stronger. I was actually very much afraid to speak to you. I was afraid because I prepared to talk to the teachers, the staff, the parents. And then when I realized, oh my gosh, I'm going to talk to Lucas and Andre. And the classmates, I'm so scared. So this morning, I prepared something for you. I hope this is something that you will enjoy. But before we start, I'm going to ask all the kids to stand up because I want to share with you the strongest form of bone strengthening. Who wants strong bones? Okay. To have strong bones, we're going to do the best exercise that will strengthen the bones. And this is something that not a lot of mommies and daddies and teachers and lolos and lolas can do.
Also elderly people.
Yes, this is something that not all the elderly people can do. Yes, you have a question? No? Okay, what's your question?
My question is quiz.
Quiz. Okay, so this is the strongest form of bone strengthening exercise. And you need to do it 50 times. We're going to do small hops 50 times. Who can count down to 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Give yourselves a big hand. Very good. Please take your seats. You guys are great. You did 50. I will tell you a secret that not a lot of people know. People think that a lot of my brother, he does a lot of exercise. Let's ask Andre or Kuya Lucas, what does my brother do for exercise?
Biking.
Biking! Who thinks biking is good exercise? Yes, very good. It is very good exercise for your heart, your legs, your muscles here. But to build strong bones, you need impact. You need impact. You need to stress your hips and your spine. That does not happen during biking. So I'm going to share with you something. This is Oh. Oh my gosh. Not AI? Why not?
AI's disgusting and weird.
It's what? Okay. You won't be able to hear it. Yeah, something's happened to his eyes.
This is Cootie John. He loves his food.
Oh, there's no sound. I'll just put the microphone, teacher. Sige.
Hello there. This is Kuya John. He loves his food, but he's about to learn a big lesson about what his body really needs to grow. Every morning
naputol?
starts with a huge
Okay. Here. Okay. Okay. Okay na. So, do you want to listen to the story? Who's ready to listen? Okay, I'm going to play it, but you have to promise we're going to play a game who can stay quiet the longest. I will be counting with teacher who can keep quiet the longest and finish listening to the little boy in the story. Ready, set, go. Let's count.
Hello there. This is Kuya John. He loves his food, but he's about to learn a big lesson about what his body really needs to grow. Every morning starts with a huge plate of white rice and instant noodles. To John, this mountain of food looks like the meal of a king. But notice anything missing? There isn't a vegetable inside, just a tiny piece of fish on the side. He eats heartily, feeling satisfied. At school, John sees the food pyramid, but in his head, his version of the pyramid is completely flipped upside down. He thinks carbs should be the biggest part of every meal, while fruits and veggies are just tiny extras at the very top. Soon, John starts feeling the difference. Even after a long sleep, he wakes up feeling heavy, sluggish, and tired. In class, his favorite lessons become a struggle. He can't focus, and his teacher watches him with a concerned, kind expression. You see, our bodies need a balance. Without the right nutrients, we lose our spark, no matter how full our plates might be. On the soccer field, John's energy disappears. He's out of breath and dragging his feet before the practice is even halfway through. His coach watches from the sidelines, looking worried to see such a talented player lose his usual speed and power. Sitting on the bench, John looks at his heavy, carb-filled lunchbox. He finally realizes that being full isn't the same as being fueled. Let's help Kuya John flip his pyramid the right way up. Remember, a balanced plate leads to a bright, energetic, and healthy life.
So, everyone, thank you for staying quiet. You are all winners. The title is called Move Better and Live Stronger. I am a bone doctor. Why am I talking about food? Who can answer why am I? Yes, Andre, why am I talking about food?
Because you're talking about it so that you know the right food to eat.
Yes, so that we will know the right food to eat. Because what is the connection between your bones and the food that you eat? Is there a connection? You think yes or no? Yes, there's a connection. That's right. And before I start, I'd just like to share with you who I am. I'm the papa of Lucas and Andre. I'm also a bone doctor. These are the bones here in the hip. Because if you don't have strong bones,
They'll break.
yes, they break.
And you might get painful.
And
Painfully injured.
yeah, very painful. This is something that happens usually in elderly ladies. And teacher Marivic was telling us, usually after 50, 60, there is something called menopause. People have a hip fracture, and usually I need to fix their hip before they can walk again. Their bones are usually getting weaker. So the inside of our hip bone is like this. It's like a piece of wood. The piece of wood can be very strong or very weak depending on the inside.
And bones contain calcium.
Yes. This is a strong bone, but later in life, what happens? It becomes?
Darker.
Yes. The darker means the more porous. It becomes like a sponge that is weak, and that is why it easily breaks. So how do we make our bones strong? I'll give you a clue. I taught you one way of making your bones strong. What? Not by biking. We did it 50 times.
Jumping.
You can jog, you can jump. Remember, you need
Food. Impact.
impact. To strengthen your hips, to strengthen your spine, you need impact. And correct, you need to eat healthy food. Very good. Everyone is listening. So the strong bones start with your food. Who remembers what they ate for breakfast? Okay, well, what's your name? Kyle, what did you eat for breakfast?
Corned beef.
Okay, so you ate corned beef for breakfast. What did you have for lunch yesterday?
Well, the canteen gave me little protein.
What is the protein?
Only 4 pieces of pork chop.
4 pieces of pork chop. So 4 slices.
Only 4 slices.
Oh, only 4 slices of pork chop. And then,
That's the canteen fault. not
that's the
mine.
canteen. So what is your dinner yesterday?
I think it was pork ribs.
Pork ribs. And how big was the pork rib?
With carrots and then-
Oh, so you had pork rib with carrots. Okay. And how heavy are you, Kyle?
I'm not that heavy, look, I'm so thin.
What do you know your weight?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Thank you so much. So, with the help of AI, I asked Kyle what he had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would say Kyle is around maybe 40 pounds
40 pounds.
or a little bit more or less, 40 pounds.
Is that heavy or is that heavy?
Now, we are going to ask AI how much is Kyle's daily requirement for protein because he's concerned about his protein, and this is how we form bones, eating mostly protein to make our muscles and bones stronger. So, I'm using an AI on my phone, and you can ask your daddy or mommy to ask help from the AI how heavy you are, what you ate for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. And we can ask how much is Kyle getting? Is it enough? Let's ask the AI.
AI protein calculator. Live on air. The problem. We don't know Kale's weight. But we can still work with this. Times. Daily protein requirements for bone and muscle health. Goal. Protein needed.
So I'm going to mention it here because it stopped.
Basic adult, sedentary. 0.8 grams per kilogram body weight. Active divided by maintaining muscle. 1.2, 1.6 grams per kilogram size. Recovery after surgery.
So you can ask AI, and in general, you need 1.2 grams of protein per body weight.
What does that mean?
So it means if you are 20 kilos, you will need to multiply 20 by 1, and that's 1.2 or 1.0. So you need at least 20 grams per day. And that 20 grams of protein will be your building blocks because are you growing taller or shorter? And if you are growing, where do you get the muscle, the bone to grow? From your where do you get the muscle? Where do you get the bone? From the food, from the protein. Very good. So that's why it's important to know what you had for breakfast. And we're going to continue with the story of, what's his name again? Kuya John. Oh, so you remember Kuya John. So we're going to continue Kuya
Hi
John.
everyone, meet Kuya John. He's a bright kid, but he used to feel tired and sluggish all the time, even after eating. Everything changed when a kind nutritionist visited his school. She stood at the chalkboard under the warm afternoon sun to to explain a secret, she showed him that his favorite heavy meals were like an upside-down pyramid, unstable, and lacking the variety his body really needed to grow. Kuya John watched with wide eyes. He finally understood that while rice is great fuel, balance is the real key to feeling his best. The transformation was like night and day. On the left, old John struggled to focus, while on the right, new John is sharp and alert. It wasn't just in class. On the soccer field, the right balance gave him the energy to sprint past everyone with a huge smile. Now, dinner time at home is a celebration of health. During the golden hour, his family gathers around the table, filled with nutritious food. A moderate portion of rice, grilled fish, vibrant leafy vegetables, and a sliced egg. That is true fuel. Kuya John learned that what we eat decides how we feel. By building his plate right, he's now fueled for every adventure ahead. Remember, your plate is your fuel. Build it right and stay fueled. Everyone, see you next time for more health tips.
Who likes to eat